and welcome to our YouTube channel. Thank you so dearly for always supporting us. I really do appreciate. If today the first time you are coming across this wonderful family or you are seeing my face for the first time, I still remain Agatha Progress, bringing it to you back to back. Remember, we react to all videos and all opinion is highly needed. So just sit back and watch this video and I will be right back.
We are in this autopiloted IPOB mood. And now, before I go on, I want you to know that we have taken our stand against the leadership of IPOB, the defunct leadership that have been sacked. DOS have been sacked by Biafrans, not me. Biafrans decided and they made their vote that DOS, the leadership, have been sacked. And so all you E-rats, all the 7,000 teats of this world, all the Kenga Uruekwensu of this world, all the Biafra child Uruekwensu of this world, all of you Chinasa, the bedbug, all of you Chika, and every one of you, I have no respect or regard for any one of you. And these broadcasts are not doing it because I'm against anyone. I am doing it to set the record straight and to make everybody focus on Biafra. And then I'm going to be calling out names on this my broadcast. As I will be going on, I will be exposing Nelly Ofebu, who has come in to distract us. I will be calling out Nsima Akbarawa. I will be calling him out, and I will be calling out Uwa Sophia and Faith Ogala. These are people that are working against the restoration of Biafra. You will be wanting to hear this, and I am not doing this because I'm against them personally. I'm doing this because these people are opposing the restoration of Biafra. Nelly Ofebu is not working for the restoration of Biafra. Nsima Akbarawa is not working for the restoration of Biafra. And Sophia Uwa Sophia is not working for the restoration of Biafra. And Faith Ogala is not working for the restoration of Biafra. And I have decided to take this my stand after so many considerations and after so many in-depth search in my spirit. And if I don't stand against these folks that are working against the restoration of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be receiving justice from us. And those of us that think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be happy when it comes out to see Nelly Ofebu dismantling the Biafra restoration, or to see Nsima Akbarawa insulting and talking down and bullying and tarnishing the image of those that are actually standing on the side of truth and that are autopiloted in this struggle. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not going to give them thumbs up for that. And so that is why you need to share this video, because this is really loaded. I'm not doing it because I want to get, already I have my relevance in the presence of Chukwu Okike Abiama, and I want you to look at the caption. Look at the caption of this program. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one that made us relevant. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one that made us relevant, not anybody else. Whoever you are in Biafra land or in Biafra struggle, you are completely irrelevant if not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whoever you are, including me. And so that is why we all stand behind him and we are filing up behind him, and we are calling ourselves disciples of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has many disciples and many people love him. And it is so interesting this time, because you are seeing our celebrities, they are all queuing up right now in respect and in complete allegiance and loyalty to our leader, our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the Biafran people, not the leader of Iduu. Iduu is not what we stand for. We stand for Biafra. And then from today, I will be dismantling this wicked distraction that Nelly Ofebu have brought from the pit of hell. Nelly Ofebu brought this distraction of Iduu from the pit of hell. And I am going to be telling you how I began to dismantle these things and how I got to know that Nelly Ofebu is completely off the track when it comes to Biafra restoration. Thank you very much. Now, I will quickly give you synopsis how I fell out with Nelly Ofebu. Nelly Ofebu got in touch with me and requested, that we raise funds in Italy. We raised funds in Italy, and I told her that she should calm down. I'm going to get in touch with fellow autopiloted Biafrans in Italy to get them to fall into place. But she, in her normal, what do you call this? Anunuebe. I don't know that Anunuebe she has in her mouth that she has used to capture Nsima and put Nsima on her armpit. And Nsima is being knocked by Nelly Ofebu. Anywhere Nelly Ofebu knocks Nsima, Nsima will fall in there. And Nelly Ofebu is already under the armpit of one illiterate in Norway that goes by the name Uwa Sophia. Now, these people are under the armpit of Nelly Ofebu, and Nelly Ofebu will tell them whatever they will do. You are no longer under the instruction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nelly Ofebu claimed that she came out to talk about Iduu because she got the information as instructed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that Iduu is the right one. And she claimed it is spiritual, that it is Elohim that gave her this revelation. And I come to ask you, my people, just the way Elohim, if Elohim gave you the inspiration and you are claiming that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is your leader, why can't you wait for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because the first thing you should look for is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out. And I believe that everybody in Biafra land that love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are of this same opinion. You wait. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, you will present your findings of Iduu to him. But Nelly will not do that. She begins to fight everyone. She begins to hit on everywhere. But she started from the beginning by telling you people that, it is not by name changing. We will decide. Biafrans will decide the name they want to be called. And we thought it was going to be like that. I used to call her my queen, the goddess and all that. Because I felt she was on the track for the restoration of Biafra. I never knew that she was working against the restoration of Biafra. I don't know about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because though if she wants Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, she will not be doing what she's doing. Now, she is working against the restoration of Biafra, because if not, she will not consistently, insistently, and begin to castigate and fight everyone that says we are Biafrans and not Iduu. And then she would not wait. She would curse them. She would curse them with leprosy. She would curse them with all manner of names. And this is not acceptable. Like I was saying before I digress, I told her, no, wait, let me get in touch with the people that will work with us for us to do this fundraising. She refused. If you will not do it, I'm going to get people to work with me. Nelly Ofebu, you are in America, and I am in Italy. And the autopiloted people in Italy will be the ones to plan and to prepare for whatever fundraising we will do in Italy. This woman, even if it is Anunuebe that you have, my name is Raphael Chiamaka Ajere, Anunuebe de Nwotam. I stand on the side of truth and diligence. And said, wait. She said, no, I will get people that work with me. Before I knew what was happening, she printed a flyer and it was flying on the internet. Goodness me, is this how you want to usurp authority over people that are on ground? You are not in Italy, you are in America. Is there no protocol? And then she told me the person that we want to work with is working with Iduu. You keep accusing people. If you accuse people, fine. The ones you have evidence of, we have accepted and agree with you. But you cannot come and claim anything without evidence. Especially this Iduu you are talking about, that it is Elohim that gave you. Anybody can claim to hear from Elohim. Anybody. And because I have been a pastor in the past, I am very careful when people come and tell me Elohim or Chukwu told us this. Now, I will still repeat in between all these errats of the DOS that have been debunked and have been sent to Abyss that will come here to cut this video and claim that I am fighting Nelly because of whatever, or that I'm on their side. Because you guys have been sent to Abyss. Biafrans are standing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are doing the needful. The sit at home that is being that the Biafrans are sitting at home every Monday. It is being enforced by the spirit of Biafra and Autopilot. It is not from DOS. It is not from anybody. It is Nelly. No, I am against Nelly for trying to distract Biafrans. For trying to distract Biafrans with Iduu. That is why I am against whatever she is selling out there with whatever Anunuebe she has in her mouth. That is what I'm against. And I have said it in my broadcast. I have said it everywhere. I have made it clear in their meetings that I'm against. I don't propagate Iduu. I propagate Biafra. And that is the reason why Faith Ogala did a broadcast insulting me and calling me a manner of names, that I am a double face or whatever. I respect Mazi Simon Ekpa and I believe what he is doing. You need to know that autopiloted is not being led by anyone. You, as you're listening to me right now, you are autopiloted. And every Biafran that stands on the side of truth and for Biafra are autopiloted. And every Biafran that stands on the side of truth knows that DOS have failed and they are no longer relevant and can never be respected in Biafra struggle anymore. Others can never be taken from them. So I cannot work with DOS, never, not even on gunpoint. I can never work with anybody that is against VOB or that will tell me that VOB is not autopiloted. I will not accept it. I will not believe it. I will only respect anything that will make sure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released and Biafra is restored. So this cheap propaganda that they try to do to blackmail me and make me look like a bad sheep in the midst of autopiloted, it is dead on arrival. And now what am I talking about? Why am I doing this program? Because it is going to continue. Those of you that have been listening to Nsima Akbarawa and you see the way he insults people without respect, if you are fighting for Biafra and people are questioning you or ask you questions, you don't insult them. No, you don't. You respond to them with the spirit of love and meekness. But rather, Nsima would insult them, he will bullshit them, he will call them all manner of names, and then people have their reasons for asking you questions. And then somebody called this boy, this Nsima boy, in his program, listening to what he said. No, do I have that video? Let me get it. Okay. Hold on.
Yes, what is your name and where are you calling from? Go ahead. Are you in Biafra land? No. Okay. I want to make sure where I am now, suppose. Okay. Go ahead. So, may God bless you. Okay. Yeah, God bless you. Bless Faith Rongala, Simon, Dr. Nelly, Iduu. Then, what I want to say is that if you watch, Iduu is watching our program. The program you people are doing. Anytime we wanted to say something or we say something, I want to take a move. Let's make a step. Then we bring one thing or the other to distract us. This court, when they bring in that, can come court today, come court tomorrow. We said that our legal team said that can pass not get any case. So what's the meaning of coming to court? You know what makes all these things be like this? What makes our leaders today in DSS custody today is this BOS. These career freedom fighters. Because if to say the text step when they're supposed to take, it will not be like this. You understand? My brother, we have taken over and there's nothing that can stop us. That is the message. That is why you are seeing this message. Yes, Autopilot should not listen to any barrister or the barrister is swearing today that very soon they will leave that. We know we are tired of hearing that word. Our leader is suffering. He is suffering. Okay? And another thing I want to say, don't be annoyed. This
you see, when they are calling him, they are very careful so that he will not be annoyed. This guy is trying to report me to Nsima and he's begging Nsima, please don't be annoyed though, because he doesn't know whether Nsima will insult him or he will allow him to talk. Now listen.
Make him take time. Ralph Wasrike is not IPOB Autopilot. We only brought him talking. That's why I want to just clarify you before you start talking. He's not. When it was time, if you remember when Mazi Simon Eber said that he wants to train people in the media, okay? I tried to bring Ralph into the team. You understand me? That's why I tried to feature him on my program and everything. But he is not. He can be confessing IPOB Autopilot, but we know that Ralph is a double face. He's a double agent. I'm just letting you know this for the first time. We already know. That is why
okay.
When people are saying that IPOB Autopilot we have problem, we love them because we already know our enemies and we plot for them. We already plot for them. You understand me? So
now Ralph, he called me Ralph Wasrike, and then he said Ralph is an double agent. And do you know what makes me double agent? Because I confronted Nelly and told her that she should stop, this cabal movement she's trying to bring into autopiloted IPOB, especially in Italy. Because I stopped Nelly by telling her that we are not Iduu, that we are Biafrans. Because I do not admit or share their ideas of Iduu Biafra. What is the meaning of Iduu Biafra? What is the meaning of Iduu Biafra? Can anybody explain to me? If you are Iduu, then fight for Iduu on your own. You don't impress people or impose on people and still claiming that it is Iduu Biafra. You know why I titled this subject? That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one that made us relevant. It is because everything we are doing today, it all springs up from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represents Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not represent Iduu. And this boy, Nsima, is telling people that I am double agent. Why am I double agent? I've explained to you because they will come with the propaganda to tell you tomorrow that it is because I am working with some certain people in America whom are people that have been on the same side with us, except they are having problem with the set of people in the America there, which I am in Italy. It doesn't concern me. I respect Mazi Simon Ekpa and what he's doing. He is not our leader, but he's doing the right thing. He's standing on the side of truth and diligence. Nsima, if you are standing on the side of truth and diligence, why would you be presenting a woman who is selling another idea? Iduu Biafra. Iduu Biafra. What is Iduu Biafra, for goodness sake? If you have found anything about Iduu, why not present it to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when it comes out? Are you going to have Iduu Biafra at the same time? It is not possible. This is evil that Nelly is bringing in to cause confusion, to cause division, to destroy what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has brought together with her evil manipulative spirit. That is not from Chukwuokike Abịama, because Chukwuokike Abịama does not force people. Nnamdi Kanu didn't force us. Nnamdi Kanu presented the truth and he left us to debate and to follow. Nnamdi Kanu does not tell people, you will suffer leprosy, you will die, you are a fool, because they did not believe in Biafra. There are many people that did not join Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that did not follow whatever he was teaching. I did not follow from the beginning, but I was convinced with the spirit that he brought into the preaching and the message of Biafra. I calmed down to listen to him, to follow him. And that is why I am up to today fighting for the restoration of Biafra, not the restoration of Iduu. Iduu, as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it is something we should look into. And there is this Pinchon girl in Norway that is insulting everybody. And now, this girl in Norway, Owa Sophia, she has started insulting Simon Ekpa already. She's already telling people that Simon Ekpa is making money from YouTube and all this. Is Nsima not making money from YouTube? Is there anything wrong with making money from YouTube? Tomorrow, this same Owa Sophia will still fight Nsima because she has a very wicked and evil agenda. And that's why there's nobody that wants to listen to her. Because number one, you are not articulated. You have no good argument on whatever you're saying. All you just do is whenever you go against anybody, you just begin to insult the person. The same thing. It is easy for her and Nelly Ofebu to blend because this same spirit operates with them. This is just the beginning of the series I am going to be doing to counter whatever evil manipulation that Nelly Ofebu is bringing with this Iduu. Now, if you are fighting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nelly Ofebu, all the lawyers that are representing our leader in ICC, even in the zoo, they are all fighting to release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. They are not fighting to release the leader of the indigenous people of Iduu. No. And you claim to be educated. And you are telling people that Biafra is a slave name. We cannot get our freedom for Biafra. And you are paying lawyers that are fighting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or fighting for the justice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in international law court, and they are fighting with Biafra. And you claim that Biafra will never give us freedom, but you are paying them for fighting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the name of Biafra. Are you not a Confucianist? And then I wonder, when you try to talk about Nelly, I spoke with Biafra Unite. Biafra Unite was saying, no, don't curse Nelly. She is spiritual. What nonsense. Spiritual what? Africans, that's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu keep telling us, Ndi shoji, you people will never learn. Once they tell you God or they use Elohim, you just lose your brain, you stop thinking. So Nelly can just use her Elohim nonsense and bamboozle all of you. And just look at the simple vote of no confidence we did. This sister called in to express her own opinion. And then Nelly jumped in from nowhere. We are Iduu. Now, if what she's doing it in a clean conscience and in a clear mind, how will you be countering somebody that is saying Biafra? You have already spoken your own, everybody listening to you, and then all of a sudden you come from nowhere. We are Iduu. So Nelly is not fighting for the release of the restoration of Biafra. She is fighting for something else, and it is not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is not. Yes, every one of us, we are all children of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is only Chukwuokike Abịama that knows our mind. But by their fruits you shall know them. The fruits of Nelly and her display does not show that she's fighting for the restoration of Biafra. If she's fighting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, how will she be behaving the way she's behaving? And everything she tells us is Elohim. And then giving her the benefit of the doubt doesn't mean that we don't know what we are doing. And if we've given you the benefit of the doubt, then you should try as much as possible to allow people to express themselves. Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing wonderfully well. The last thing I would do is to kick against what Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing. No, he is doing a very perfect job. And you can see, Mazi Simon Ekpa will always come. With time, I will play some of Mazi Simon Ekpa's videos for you to see. He keeps talking about the restoration of Biafra. He's giving Nelly Ofebu the benefit of, expressing herself. But this overbearing obsession of Iduu is annoying. It is no longer acceptable by some of us that are concerned Biafrans. You don't, when Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing his program, he doesn't say Iduans. No. Biafra Unite. When you do your program, you don't say you Iduu people. No. You say Biafra because you are queuing behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And then if Nelly believes that it is Iduu, then let her respect others. Respect others. Preach your Iduu. You can have a platform. If you want to make Nsima's platform your own, go ahead. Nsima cannot go on insulting people, cursing people that are saying that they don't believe that what Nelly is doing is right. Look at what Nsima sent to somebody. I don't have time to show all those things. But this weekend, we will do an elaborated program. Myself and my sister Ejiro will join me. Mazi Achebe Paul will join me, and we will be on this program and allow people to call in. If you respect the way Nsima is handling issues with this Biafra restoration, if he's respecting you enough, fine and good. I'm not going to, you might love him for what he's doing. Some people might love him for his insult of calling you a fool, calling you idiot, calling you whatever. You might respect that. You are free to do that. You might even respect Nelly for calling you whatever name she calls you because she believes in you, because it is for you. Good, fine. But the generality of Biafrans are standing for Iduu. The generality of Biafrans do not accept the insult that is coming from Nsima Akbarawa. No. Somebody like me, I have videos, I have audio voices that I will show you. A well-respected man from America who called Nsima to advise him on how, he should respond to people. If you see the insult Nsima gave to this man, insulted the living daylight out of him, called him all manner of names, all in the name of freedom fighting. Who the heck are you? Even if you look at it, you come and, hey, Raphael is not autopiloted. To hell with that nonsense you are talking about. Autopiloted means autopiloted. And autopiloted has no registration, no list of names of people in it. Autopiloted means that the Biafra struggle have entered autopilot. You are not the alpha and omega of autopilot. And it is so interesting that everyone is listening to what Mazi Simon Ekpa is saying, and he has not told us that he is the leader. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader. And we are autopiloted to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, and you see everything is falling into line. The dots are connecting. The dots are connecting. It is connecting. You understand? Let me play you the voice note of a concerned mother. A concerned mother that Nsima insulted, and she was not happy about it. She was not happy about it. Okay. No, wait.
So just go ahead.
Wait, Ralph is not with us. That one is the one who said Ralph is not with us. Let me play this voice note that I just got this morning from a concerned Biafran. Concerned Biafran. Yeah.
When Dr. Nelly posted about the Iduu thing, me, myself, my husband, we didn't agree with it until we listened to our interview.
Let me take it back. Listen, let me take it back. So that,
just,
wait, hold on.
Hey, mommy, how are you? So, my own thing is that initially, when Dr. Nelly posted about the Iduu thing, me, myself, my husband, we didn't agree with it until we listened to our interview, which really made sense because she said she just delivering a message and that it's up to the people to either accept it or not. And
how many of you remember? That was how Nelly started. When Nelly started talking about Iduu, she said she's just delivering a message and that it is left for the people to either accept it or not. Was that not how she started? That is the reason why we did not even fight what she was saying. It is left for the people to decide. That was how Nelly started. And that's what this mother here is saying.
Was what we bought into. We were like, okay, that's fine. At least she has delivered her message. And then my own thing is that it's okay. If some people accept it, that's fine. But that doesn't mean that people who do not accept it do accept it to us. So we should not let this Iduu something or Iduu of a thing to cause division amongst us. That's where I stand. All we want is unity, peace, and fairness. At the end of the day, we are the same people and the same culture, the same people, and all we need is freedom. With or without Iduu, with or without Biafra, all we need is freedom. Okay. Some nations answer to names. Okay. So there's nothing wrong if we combine the two, but it's all depends on our leader, and our focus should be on our leader being released, and then we're going to sit on the round table and have a consensus about this Iduu or Biafra. I'm not against anybody. I'm not against Iduu, but if Iduu is going to cause division on us, I would say we must get focused on Biafra, okay? Because our people are used to Biafra. So when the right time comes, then we can now reach agreement on which to accept. By God's grace, our leader will be out. So it doesn't make sense for us to start fighting each other now because of Iduu or no Iduu. It doesn't make sense. It's unacceptable. All right. So that's just my own take here. We really need peace, especially now that we have let go the DOS. We have buried the DOS. Now we need to continue and get focused. However, Sima needs to slow down. He needs to slow down. He's insulting people too much. It's just too much. He's too tribalistic. He needs to slow down. Okay? We are the same people. Can't afford him insulting people. Okay? For he has even insulted me for no reason, only because I'm advising him. And then he insulted me. I don't know if I sound to you like an illiterate. I don't know how I look like an illiterate to Nsima. I'm just warning him with this medium. He needs to slow down. I know how much of his videos I share every single day into different groups, into different platforms, everywhere in social media. I know what I do for Nsima. Okay? Just a piece of advice does not give him the right whatsoever to call me.
Because I have much time to play all this. You can hear a mother there advising Nsima to calm down because he is insulting people. This mother called him and gave him an advice. He began to insult her. How can you be insulting people? People that are working with you, people that share your videos, people that are supporting you. You are insulting them. You call them names. If they make a comment, you just insult them. You just kick them out. And it's not as if they make comments that is going to destroy whatever you're doing. And maybe they just say, please advise Dr. Nelly that she is too confrontational with Iduu. You just insult them. You just call them names. How about Elvis? Elvis, because I told Nsima that Elvis is not a bad guy. Elvis is on our side. That was when Nsima began to call me a double agent. When I told Nsima that Elvis is working for Autopiloter IPOB, Elvis is on our side. I'm going to get Elvis to do a program with him. Nsima told me that I am a double agent. I have all the screenshots of all the insults he gave me. I'm not his mate. 30, how many 30-something years? 30 Guinea years. Insult everybody. Nsima insulted me because I told him that Elvis is working with us. Elvis respects Mazi Simon Ekpa. Elvis is doing the good thing. Nsima just bluffed me off. Nsima hates Mazi Achebe Paul because Mazi Achebe Paul has his own idea. I have had a number of oppositions with Mazi Achebe Paul, but we disagree to agree. Am I not on his platform now? I have had a confrontation with him on several occasions. We didn't agree on so many things, but we didn't fight each other. We didn't. The group we created for Autopiloted Media, three times, that small boy, 3 times, he removed me. He removed me because I have a divergent view. 3 times. There's so many things to talk about. And so I try to make these things for you to understand. No, you claim, who are you? Who the bloody hell are you? This is just the beginning. I'm going to be opening the line when next will come. Those of you that if you feel that Nsima is fantastic, he's doing it well, insulting people, and you like it that way, fine. And maybe I will accept my wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. If Uwa Sophia is right for just if you don't support Iduu, Uwa Sophia will come attack you. If Faith Ogala is right for fighting me because I do not agree with Nelly, that is the basic reason why Faith Ogala is fighting me. She did a program against me in the toilets. Can you imagine that? Rubbish. And the meeting where they made the memo, I don't know about it. I have no idea whatsoever. I don't live in America. I don't work with people in America. A few of them are my friends, but we don't sit together in their meetings. I don't know what they do. And because I had a meeting with Oliver, because we have a relationship, and we had a conversation, bring the recording of the video of the meeting I had with Oliver. That meeting was even recorded. The meeting that we had with Oliver was even recorded. This idiot that took a screenshot to Nsima, go and get the recording and play it for Nsima and the rest of them. We stand for Biafra, not Iduu. Iduu is not what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represent. It is Biafra or we all perish. My name is Raphael Chamaka Ajere. I am Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's disciple on Biafra restoration. I will be back tomorrow to continue from where I have stopped. God bless you all. I love you. Thank you. Please share this video and make it get to that small boy. Let him know that, look, I am not doing saga with him, but I will correct him continuously. And the Biafrans that he's insulting and attacking, they are not happy. Simon Ekpa does not insult and attack people. He doesn't. He doesn't insult and attack people. Not at all. Biafra Unite, at least I know he doesn't. He doesn't. And then you come, you insult everybody, you attack everybody. In the name of what? I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. I love you all, Biafrans. Let's hold on. Let's stand on the gap for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Whether they like it or not, our leader must be released. We move.
Honestly speaking, our prayers are with His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And we are praying that God in His infinite mercy should make everything beautiful, because He that has started a good work must definitely complete it, so that we all will be happy and rejoice together. So my wonderful family that bring us to this update, do well to like this video, share and subscribe. Please do well to drop your opinion for me in the comment section, what you understand about this video or what is really going on. If you have any idea, please drop it for me in the comment section. I want to know. So thank you once again for always tuning in. I really do appreciate. See you when I see you. From me to you, from here, I said bye.